Guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to install this brushless motor and ESC into your Traxxas 2-wheel drive vehicle. What I'm going to be installing this in is my dad's Rustler 2-wheel drive, which that was originally brushed, which I have upgraded the gears on to make it ready and compatible to take freestyle lipo with new ESC. The first thing you really want to do once you are considering making your car brushless or upgrading system is you really got to think about, can my car handle this? I know in my case, this Rustler gearbox, I know can take freestyle lipo. I have the upgraded slash 4x4 drive shafts, and then I had the metal pins and then the metal gears inside. So I should be good to go. So yeah, we'll get started on the install. Guys, these are the tools you need to do this. So you want a Phillips head, you want a nut driver, and then you're going to want your hex drivers. Guys, to install your ESC, I have mine super glued to the stock Traxxas mount. So what we're going to do is find the stock Traxxas mount, which is right here, and just place it on top. And then you have your 4 screws right here, the Phillips head screws, and they're going to screw right into these slots, and then to hold that down. Installing your motor, we're going to first start off with make sure you have a pinion gear installed, and you push the motor right in the gearbox, just like this. So once you have the motor in the gearbox, you're going to look up here in the top slot, and you're going to spin the motor just like this, until you find the screw hole. And you screw that in, hand tight, a little bit. And then you turn the motor like this, and you find the second screw, hand tight. And now you're going to have to set your mesh. So when you get the top one, almost tight. You want to get it tight enough where you won't have any movement. So tighten it up. Just to have a little bit of movement, so you can just do it like this. Okay? And when you look at the gears, you want to have tight enough mesh, you have a little bit of play in your gears. You want to have a little bit of play while still having as tight as possible, which that's pretty good. So you want to do that, and then tighten up your bottom screw. And then tighten your bottom screw, make sure it's still smooth, and then tighten up your top screw all the way. And that's all that's to it to installing your motor. When you have the ESC installed, you want to route these wires, and the Traxxas shock towers, there's little holes through it, you can route the wires right through. Some cars it's right over the shock towers. This is pretty easy. And then what you're going to do, match up the wires with the coordinating color. So yellow, blue, and then red. Okay, now that you have that set up, you're going to plug in your ESC into your receiver. So right here we have our receiver. So an ESC goes on 2 ports above the servo. So channel 2, this plugs right into there. So bring this here. Make sure the black is all the way to the right, and then plug that right in. Okay, now you have that plugged in, it's ready for a bench test. Guys, we're gonna put my lipo in, plug it in. There we go, plugged it in. Make sure radio's on. As you can see, so basically what I'm gonna do is put all the wires in the receiver case as neatly as I can, and I'll put you back on after. I'd say it's pretty good. Guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please consider subscribing, and yeah, have a good night.